Hi guys, welcome back to a review lesson, and this is the vlog number 9. We'll talk about our subject called human resource management, and today we'll review the lesson session number 5, employee testing, selection and interviewing. So why careful selection is important? Because it's related to organizational performance, cost of recruiting and hiring, legal obligation and liability. So there are some sorry, I heard some sound in my room. Scary. Alright, and it's related to legal obligation and liability. So here's some kind of negligent hiring claim that we need to avoid. First is carefully scrutinize information on employment applications. Get written authorization for reference checks and check references. Save all records and information about the applicant. Reject applicants for false statements or conviction records for offenses related to the job. Balance the applicant privacy rights with others. Need to know and take immediate disciplinary action if problem arises. Now is about our basic testing concepts. So what we'll talk about two terms is reliability and validity. So reliability describes the consistency of scores obtained by the same person when retested with identical or alternative forms of the same test. And we have to ask the question, are the test results stable over time? Okay, so now it's about validity. I will check the dictionary. Validity indicates whether a test is measuring what it is supposed to be measuring. And we have to ask the question, does the test actually measure what it is intended to measure? So we have types of validity, criterion validity and content validity. Yes. So criterion validity is a type of validity based on showing that score on the test. Sorry, there's some kind of sound unexpectedly happening right now, and I'm just so scared. Whatever. So we talk about criterion validity. Is a type of validity based on showing that scores on the test predictor are related to job performance criterion. It means that demonstrating that those who do well on the test also do well on the job. Content validity. A test that is content valid is one that contains a fair sample of the task and skill actually needed for the job in question. For example, selecting students for dental school, many schools give applicants chunk of chalk and ask them to carve something that looks like a tooth. If the content they choose for the test is a representative sample, then the test is content valid. Evidence-based HR, how to validate your test. So here's some kind of tests in test validation. Analyze the job, predictor and criteria. Choose the test pattern or single test. Administrate the test concurrent or predictive validation. Relate to your test Scoring criteria, score versus actual performance, cross-validate and revalidate repeat steps to inform with different samples. So how do employers use tests at work? Major type of tests. We have three major types: basic skill test, job skill test, psychological test. And why use testing? To increase work demands, more testing, and screen out bad or dishonest employees, and reduce turnover by personality profiting. So we have type tests: cognitive ability, motor and physical ability, personality and interest, currents in adjustment. We have the big five. It's like a personality test. Extraversion is like introvert or extrovert. Emotional stability, neuroticism, openness to experience, agreeableness, conscientiousness. So work examples in simulation measure work performance directly by work sample management assessment center and video-based situation testing. We have background investigation and reference checks. Sources are information like former employers, current supervisors, commercial credit rating companies, written references, social networking sites. We'll talk about physical examination. Reason for pre-employment medical examinations to verify that the applicant meets the physical requirement of the position, to discover any medical limitations to be taken into account in placing the applicant, to establish a record and baseline of the applicant health for future insurance or compensation claims, to reduce absenteeism in accidents, to detect communicable diseases that may be unknown to the applicant. So we will still have interviewing candidate part, but our lecturer haven't explained or he delayed this lesson next week. So see you next week. We'll talk about interviewing candidates in session number 5, employee testing, selection, interviewing. Bye bye.